And welcome one and all to a brand new year, and we get to start off with the happy dance. In fact, everyone, get up with me and do the happy dance. Oh, 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 ha, 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 rah. Just had to go a little ahead there because we're finally moving on to Fungi Forest. We are out of Gloomy Galleon. We got everything we needed out of there. Never had to go there again. I'm repeating myself from last time. Making those cuts as necessary. And oh man, it just feels so good. And before I get any further, or before I do any of the generic Q&As, I would like to point out, if you haven't seen the comment and on the Twitter already, that in order to help me get some really good footage for the final Smash list, I am going to host a tourney. However, the tourney will have Smash Ball on included, because otherwise it'd be very pointless for me to host a tourney to get the final Smash footage, and there's no final Smash Ball, so yeah. But I'm also going to have Omega stages and regular stages, but I am cutting out some of the stages that can be really annoying or that just take forever. Other than that, though, it should be 3 stock, 3 minutes, no sudden deaths, so whoever has the most damage in case of a tie wins. And, oh yes, Mii fighters will be included, but custom moves will not, unfortunately. This is all just so because I want to try and get Final Smash footage with every character using my own footage. Even if I'm not the one using the Final Smash, I at least want it to be me in the fight there. It doesn't matter if the Final Smash gets a great ton of KOs or if it whiffs completely. Everything is going to be absolutely used, or as much as I possibly can, because unlike the previous Final Smash list I did years ago, this is actually I'm actually trying to get all of the Final Smashes included. I've categorized them into 5 different subgenres or categories, I guess it's the better way to say it. Oh, right, and I also need to do the cutscene for this. I almost forgot! I can't skip that.
Time to see what those furry freaks are up to. Huh? Not a coming in sight. Where are they? Who was that?
Yoo-hoo! Come up here and get me, dummies!
You, get up there after him.
But I can't climb.
Then you'll learn, won't you?
Goodbye!
I'm surrounded by fools.
I had to stop and do that, come on. If there's one thing I want to at least try and keep consistent, even though I missed the whole,
come on, I haven't got all day, show me the bananas and I'm out of this dump.
I at least want to keep the cutscenes consistently going with voice acting, even if it's bad, or if it's cheesy, or if it's even good, by some stretch of the imagination. I at least want to keep those going. Oh man, Fungi Forest. This one's going to take me forever, isn't it? There's so much to explore here, but there's also a lot of back and forth I have to do, so expect a lot of cuts. At least that way it'll be more interesting for you guys, but even then, that also means that there's a ton of generic Q&As before I get to those, I still need to finish up what I'm doing with the Smash Tourney, even though this is going to be completely irrelevant within a week. I at least want to set the ground rules for that. So, pretty sure I've already mentioned everything. I want to try and get every character. All the Final Smashes are categorized into subgenres. I just had to categorize what those categories were. I don't know how else I can really say it, but I guess define them. It doesn't. But yeah, that's all I really need to say. I'm putting in regular stages so it can actually feel like a regular Smash game. It doesn't have to feel like one of these Omega 4 Glory matches. But there are some 4 Glory modes. Yeah, 4 Glory stages. No, there's some Omega stages in there as well. But I've taken out some of the ones that like have a difficult time recovering, or that can usually cut off your recovering. Wow, Clump was floating in the air when I killed him? Like, I know he floats up in midair, but usually they come to the ground after the whole cutscene when they die. That's pretty neat. You never know what you're going to find in these time to plays. Man, there's just some kind of invisible wall that just... But at least I can get the banana balloons, so that's off to a good start for DK. But, I need to get up there. Oh! I guess I can just try and get up there with Diddy Kong. Let's see if that works. Not sure what's up there. Because if there's one thing that Fungi Forest has going for it, it's the whole sun and moon. It has the whole day and night cycle. So some things work and some things don't. Just like that. I can't get in there until it's night. Now, it does have you do have the ability to change it to day and night whenever you want, but you have to keep going back there to do it. And when you do, some places, once again, are going to be cut off. So I guess for right now, it's best to explore the area in the sun. Give me a good idea of what I need to do or what I need to set up for when I need to change it to the night. And of course, the little history with this level is this was the cut level, or at least reused, from Banjo-Kazooie. It didn't have time to make it into Banjo-Kazooie, but it was put into DK64. But I think I've kind of said everything that I really can about this place. But I mean, there's probably some more stuff I could say, but let's get to those generic Q&As. First one comes from the Nugget Master. I guess I can't get in there yet. Do you and your brother still play games? I think you mean, like, do we still play games together? And yes, we do, but we don't play a whole lot of them. He doesn't have a Wii U, he doesn't want a Wii U, so I can only play the PS4 games with him right now. And the only game he really wants to play is Destiny. So, yeah. If you play Destiny on PS4, you can see me there. You can probably join, as long as you're good enough, because my brother can be pretty picky. But I guess he can't be that picky if he's playing with me, because I'm terrible in Destiny. At least compared to his level and the people he plays with, I'm pretty... Like, I'm only average when it comes to Destiny. He's just, like, knows how everything works. How do I get that thing to start... How do I get the conveyor belt to start rolling? I think I'm going to need... Okay, that's going to open up for Tiny. Oh, okay, so I had to go out... So that's how Tiny gets in when it's night and it's closed. So that's how Tiny gets in. Okay. And I think I had to take the barrel... Or... I think I have to take those steel cog barrels in there. But yeah, anyway, back to the question. Yes, my brother and I still play games, but it's really just Destiny and sometimes Battlefront. If we need a break from Destiny, we'll play Battlefront. There's not much of a difference, but there are some modes like Heroes vs. Villains and Fighter Squadron and Walker Assault that can really help break up the repetition of the first-person shooters. Or at least give us a different idea of what we can do with the different abilities, like Heroes vs. Villains. But that's pretty much all we really do play. If he does play a Nintendo game, which he's not a big Nintendo fan, he really doesn't like Nintendo that much anymore because I'm such a big Nintendo fan, he will at least play Smash Brothers sometimes, not a whole lot anymore, because I got way too good at it compared to him. He'll play Mario Kart and Mario Party, but mostly of the classic ones, not of the more current ones. But thank you for asking that. Okay, Sandwich HQ. What's your favorite kind of sandwich? A fresh sandwich. I also like toasted. But in terms of meat, I usually do go for turkey. Cold cut's also pretty good. I like Black Forest ham. If it doesn't give me if I feel like it won't give me that much of a headache, I'll probably go for the Italian kind of sandwich. But those are my favorites. Like, give me a lot of lettuce, give me some dressing. Mayo and mustard works pretty good for that. Some cheese, and maybe some dressing and some pickles. I'm pretty basic when it comes to a sandwich, but I do love them. I'll eat them almost all the time. Next up, we have Henry Badger. What kind of music do you like? I actually really just almost basically listen to nothing but video game music, with some classics and some, well, that's really just about it. I really don't listen to that much music. Mainly it's just from video games and really catchy ones that I like from video games. That's not much I can really say. If a video game has a good soundtrack, I'm going to listen to that all day. And yeah, I am definitely going to have to go visit Cranky to get a potion for all the Kongs to get our banana or to get the more powerful banana stamas, or whatever it's called in this game. If I shoot that, well, will it turn on, or how does it work? I'm going to have to figure that out later. Yeah, I just wanted to show you that I'm back in the main area before I go heading off into another direction. If it's a place that I haven't shown you yet, I'm at least going to show you that. But once I've gotten to a place that I've been to before, I guess we can cut out the unnecessary back and forth, right? Yeah, so we're good with that. Our next question comes from Ethan Dorr, Game Master. What are your thoughts on Pokemon Sun and Moon, And for the next one, would you rather have gyms, trials, or something else? I'm not sure where I would place Pokemon Sun and Moon in my favorite generations, because I've been thinking about that a lot, even before Sun and Moon came out. It's definitely high up there. It's one of the better ones. It really makes it feel like they try to take a fresh approach to the series, try to change what worked, or not what worked, try to change some of the staples, but still making it feel like Pokemon. Like the journey is still there. It's still what you love about it at its core, while giving it a fresh, I keep saying fresh, but a brand new approach to it that makes it all the worthwhile. So what I can say is, yes, I've really enjoyed Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you haven't picked it up already and you're interested, or you've ever liked a Pokemon game, you should get it. And I would be okay if they kept the trials or wanted to do something else, because I mean, I don't need the gyms to be there. They're nice, but if they can put in something new like the trials, that'd be okay too. Let me go ahead. Wait. No, I don't want to play that. Okay, good. Here we go. It's your lucky day, Donkey. Somehow you've played well enough to earn my next potion as well. It's cheap. Whoops, didn't get to finish reading the rest of that.
Super Simian Slam. Big Buttus Bashium.
You made my butt bigger.
Are you listening to me, Donkey? You and the rest of the Mangy Cogs can now slam the blue squares now. I'm not letting you have another potion yet. Come and see me again on the next level.
I still want to know where you got your degree to make these potions. Who made you a professor? And speaking of questions, I believe last time I asked you guys, what was your favorite boss in DK64? Yeah, I wasn't about ready to go back to generic Q&As. I needed that transition from questions to another set of questions that I almost completely forgot to bring up. So, or that almost slipped my mind anyway. But yeah, a lot of you guys actually said you liked Crush a K. Rool just because you liked seeing all the Kongs work together. I believe one person also said they really liked the second encounter with the Armadillo. One other person really liked the second encounter with Dogma. Or, yeah, I think that was Dogma. Oh, good, we can get... I think this is my first Golden Banana, or did I already get one? I can't remember. Oh, I know I started this world off with 103 Golden Bananas. Oh, and it's a very easy one to do. 60 frames per second can't mess this one up. All you have to do is just constantly fire. It doesn't matter. Even if I miss and I screw up and I have too much time, all I have to do is just keep constantly firing. It keeps them within balance. I don't have to wait for them to say help. I just have to keep going. That's the trick to this one, is you don't have to wait for them. You just do it. So, I like this minigame. There's no pressure. It's not going to screw me over. And it doesn't matter how fast it's going, because I can keep up. Okay, so, let's see, what other... Oh, one other person really liked King Cutout just for the concept alone, and I agree. It's like, it seems such a lazy idea, but because nobody's really done that before, you don't... It's like, you can write it off as original. You really can. So I guess for today's question is, what is your favorite music piece in DK64? What is the... It can either be a world, it can be a boss fight theme, it can be one of the mini games, it could be when where you're running around as Rambi or swimming as On Guard. It can be any of those. So what's your favorite music piece? And I think one person actually did say that the reason they liked the third boss fight, Mad Jack, because of the music piece that was there. And I definitely remember that, as well as just the whole... It sounded like Donald Duck, but it's not really Donald Duck, and somebody actually did bring that up on Twitter and asking, I think it was Grant Kirkhope, if the guy asked Grant Kirkhope if they used Donkey Kong's, or not Donkey Kong, Donald Duck's actual voice for that. So I have to be so careful when I say these things, because because some people will take them too seriously, too literally. God bless their hearts. Let's see what I can do with Lanky up here. So now I know I can go back and hit that switch, but what's it going to do? Wait, I get two? Well, looky me, we get double the bonuses in this one. Oh, but not on that side. Come on, I can make it. Okay, I think that was a door that they let me get in. Huh. Okay, whoa. It's pretty high up. Ooh. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and get the other banana that's on the other side, and I'll call it a day for this one. Oh yes, that's right. I can't believe I completely forgot about this. I wanted to make a mention of this one because it was the best comment I've seen in the last video. Everyone give it up for Blaster Master's comment for giving us the best new Kong member, Drunky Kong! The comment was so good I had to feature it in the video. Maybe I should do that from now on. If I see a good comment that relates to the previous video, I should feature it. That just made me laugh so hard, man. You win. I don't know what you win, but you win something with that comment. Aw, unlike me where I have to go do the switch again. Okay, I think I have time for maybe 1 or 2 more generic Q&As. Let's see how many of them I can get. So then Draco Mutt asks, have you played any of the Dragon Quest games? They seem right up your alley, especially the Monsters and Joker spin-offs. I haven't even really paid that much attention to the Dragon Quest games, so I'm not really sure what they'd be offering me. But, honestly, if you really want me to get into it, you're going to have to make one heck of a really good review. So if you can brainwash me into why I should really go play it, or make a really good in-depth video about it, maybe you can convince me. We'll see. It's worked before for other people. And I think our last one's going to come from PSB123. Have you played either Azure Striker Gunvolt 1 or 2, and if so, opinions? I do have Azure Striker Gunvolt 1. Really fast-paced action game, a lot of great customization, though I think sometimes it wasn't that clear on what you could do with the customization. I do like this little puzzle, by the way, where you have to pay close enough attention to the colors and do it in the right order. But, Azure Striker Gunvolt 1 I did like, but I don't have Azure Striker Gunvolt 2 yet. And
No! Oh my god, no! Oh my god, no.
how fast is this one? This is the one I can't do. Nope, I can't do this, guys. Nope, this goes too fast. Look how fast this goes. I barely have enough time to even see where it's coming in at. Like, where's it going? I had to make guesses now. With the store points, you can just make guesses, and you can maybe be right, maybe get it wrong, maybe get it. But this is going to be one of those I'm going to skip. This is going to be one of those I just can't do. I'm actually making the timer go, look at that! Look at that! I know I hit that! I barely have a fraction of a time to do it. This is why it works in 30 frames per second, but not in 60 frames per second. I can't do this one. I'm sorry, guys. So, after I fail this one, I'm going to call it there. So for you guys watching this one, thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this, because this is going to be a nightmare for me if I ever have to go back and do this one and get it accomplished without using restore points. It's just not physically possible. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. And if remember, the tourney's now going up, if it's still up, that is. So if you want to be in the Smash List video, let me know. You can join. Later, everyone. Love you. Bye.
Hey. Cool. Okay.